Lights. Hi, welcome back. So, just been outside and sorted the Classic 350 idle issue. So as I said, I'd start for cold and it would run fine, idle. Drive off to work, drive quarter mile up the road, stop at the first junction with a busy road, and engine cuts out. Restarts straight away again, takes a bit of churning, and I thought, oh, it must be the relays, and I mentioned that in a video. However, by the power of YouTube, I got an email from Darren, and what basically he came up with is, as it turned out, correct. So basically what he says, if the original battery is tired, then once you start the bike and you're at the first junction, the bike's getting low voltage to the idle control valve or the temperature sensor, which is in effect turning the choke off too early. So all electrical things seem to like stable voltages in his experience. And you're right, Darren, because it's fixed. So I could have took the battery out of the Himi as he suggested and fitted it, but I just thought, that bike's over 3 years old now, 20,000 miles. It's now going to sit inside. It's outside now because I'm using it for work, obviously. It's going to be inside for the winter, and it might end up sitting 2 weeks at a time between getting used because I'll be using the car if the weather's rubbish. So in other news, I got some mirrors used. Now they're sold as Himalayan mirrors, but they don't look the right shape. I thought they were a square oval. So you can comment if these aren't Royal Enfield ones, but the guy has listed them with the parts. Anyway, 20 quid. So they are Royal Enfield, but I don't know what bike. And I got that bracket. Remember I said this one is stripped? So obviously the Enfields have a left-hand tread on right-hand tread on the mirror side, which is righty-loosey, lefty-tighty. You see I'm doing that. And of course I've told you already about I'm used to left-hand threads because the Jeep has left-hand threads on the driver's side, being left-hand drive, driver's side wheel nuts. Also, I'm sure the shackle mounts, they're left-hand thread as well, if I remember right. And that goes back to old cars. Apparently Chrysler did it up to 1977. So there you go. Yeah. So I've got another horn. That should hear me now. And I got some genuine indicators. So I paid £18 for them, and then I found I could have got all of them for 25. It's always the way, isn't it? Anyway, I'll put them on and they should be a bit brighter. It's raining today, so I'll probably stick them on today. And what else? I've got that to put on, but I'm not in the mood to bother taking the tank off. Plus the tank's filled, because I just no longer filled it up. Anyway, that's your HDMI thingy charger, you know what I mean. Anyway, that's fixed. That's brilliant. So that is where YouTube's brilliant, when your subscribers ping pong help, emails and suggestions. I've done it with my Jeep quite a few times actually as well with folk. Anyway, it's raining today, so I'm not going out. Still got this. See, I hear a helicopter out. Let's have a look. Oh, look at him. So what he's doing is he's inspecting the railway. down. That follows the railway line, that one. How they say anything felt there, but they're on camera, I guess. But I don't really need this on the bike because I've got these front pouches. They're brilliant, those pouches. So I'll get my mirrors on today. I'm going for a cup of tea first, a late breakfast. Put my indicators on, put the horn on, put the mirrors on. I'll do that another day. There's no rush for that. So that's where we're at. So just a quick in the shed update. I will took the bike for a run round the town, but I'm not going out in the rain. I've done enough wet weather the other day. You'll see I'm back on the short screen. I'm going to leave it now, out like that. Some folk are messing me to say the standard length screen's better than that tall screen with a flip up end on it. I'm not spending any more money. I'm just going to run it as a short. I mean, years and years I rode bikes with short screens and no screens. Honda XRs and that didn't have screens. Keeps your speed down. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, so we'll get some runs in on this. I didn't go up north, that's what I was going to say. I didn't go up north this week when I was on holiday. We actually went down to Northumberland with the van, and it was quite good just to have a weekend, a week away, 4 days away together with the dog. We went to some plane wrecks as always, and G's done some films on that, so check out our channel, Glendon Pink War Rig, and you'll see we went to a bullfighter and a mosquito as well. Cheviot Hills is littered with plane wrecks. Okay, and also seen some byways down Northumberland. Drove past some around Ingram Valley and stuff. So I'm going to go get my OS maps out, and I might have a day down and do some lanes, legal green laning. Aye, something different for me, eh? Okay, thanks as always for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. The next video you get to see is Trav and me. Trav's out on this, and I had a shot of his bullet again, which is great, and I got a wee test of this. Hopefully I'll end up getting one, or a scram, either or. And Two Wheel Billy, you should get one of these as well. They're brilliant. A lot of folk have messaged me about there are a few wee niggles with these bikes, side stand switches, evap containers. Well, this one doesn't seem to have it, or it's been removed. This bike I think has been sorted by one of the owners anyway. That's good. Okay, anyway, I'm off. See you later. Bye for now.